Alright guys, 4:39 a.m. About 51.8 degrees or so when I woke up. I'm already most of the way packed up, but as I mentioned in yesterday's video, this place has got eggs, it's got fire, it's got some pans, and I can't for the life of me see myself leaving here without making them coffee and eggs right here. So that's what we're doing, and then we'll be getting on trail. Alright guys, good morning again. It is 6:15, 49 degrees even. The sun has just barely had an effect on the sky just here in the last 15 minutes. You can still see the waning moon up there perhaps. I don't know if I said it this morning, but it's day 20. So that is April 22nd, I think. Should be, I don't know what, maybe 12 miles or so from Pie Town, maybe more, maybe less, who really knows. It's all pretty much this pretty cruisy road walk to get in, which is great. Should be there like 10:30 or 11:30, something like that. Who really knows? Doesn't really matter. Get there when we get there. Again, as I explained, I think yesterday, Midnight Chocolate has got a package or two waiting for her at the post office. It closes at noon. I don't think I have any packages waiting at the post office. The reason I'm sort of tentative about that is I did mail myself a package here from Lordsburg, just with resupply food and stuff. But the woman helping me behind the counter at the post office entered in the address that I had for Toaster House, and it came back like without an address. So she kind of like called a supervisor or something on the phone, asked for their input, tapped in some address, and slapped on the sticker, and off it went. So, I mean, I've heard that the postal carriers in Pie Town are all very aware of the CDT Thru-Hiker supply box going to the Toaster House and understand what that means. So I'm curious, my package might be at the Toaster House, or it might be, you know, held for general delivery at the post office, or it might have just disappeared off into the ether of undeliverable mail. So, man, that's a nice little crest I just came over. Pretty neat mountains and a pretty sunrise with a little bit of atmosphere in the sky to pick up some color. That is nice. Wow, hope that comes out for you guys. Yeah, but even if I don't have a package at the post office, I want to smash as many pies as I can in the limited time that I'll be spending in a town named after that confection, and pretty excited about it. I also, as you no doubt by now have noticed, today's April 22nd, to kind of timestamp it again. And I know I've probably not had videos for 2, 3, 4 days now at this point. The Wi-Fi, even the cell service, everything has been just absolutely abysmal so far on trail. So with the exception of these past few days when I've been very limited on power, I've still been processing videos, getting them ready to upload. Excuse me, but even last night at Davila Ranch, I tried to upload on their Wi-Fi, and it just, I mean, I left it for 10 hours and it hadn't gotten 1% uploaded. So we'll kind of see and get this going as we can. If you're watching this video, that means you've watched all the prior videos, hopefully, and that means I found a way to upload things. But again, just as a timestamp, it's April 22nd. So, you know, if you were like, dude, where are my videos on April 20th or April 19th? That's where they were. They were lost in the world of no Wi-Fi New Mexico. So anyways, it never really got very cold last night. Not very cold at all. I don't even know if it hit 45, but there was a mighty wind that kicked up right around 12:30. Lasted maybe about a couple hours. Mighty wind. Just howling and ripping and kind of bending and clapping all of those kind of tin panels together that make up the Davila Ranch CDT rest stop. So it was pretty noisy there for a little while, pretty uncomfortable. But luckily the wind subsided somewhat after a couple hours. I was able to go back to sleep. Woke up at 4:15, cooked some eggs and coffee. Was back and forth as to whether I wanted to do it for myself, or I knew Midnight Chocolate would be waking up pretty soon, so cooked her up some eggs and coffee as well. Yeah, got all packed and got on trail here at 5:25 or so, 5:20. Anyways, this has been a blabberfest. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna go ahead and clip off. Should be to Pie Town here in another few hours. Mild morning so far. I'm excited about eating pies. I will talk to you guys later. On 63.4 degrees. Just made it into Pie Town. I think Toaster House should be right up around this bend. I hear it is pretty much impossible to miss. Midnight Chocolate just split off at a spur back there to detour straight to the post office, which again is theoretically open for another 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. I'm going to get to Pie Town, or to get to the Toaster House, see if they have any of my packages. One of which I sent from Lordsburg, one of which would be a replacement part for my pack from Z-Packs. If they don't have one or either of my packages, Midnight Chocolate is going to be asking at the post office. I told her my name and asking if they have them over there. So we'll kind of see. Hopefully they're somewhere. Yeah, I want to open up my packages, wrap my head around what kind of food I need and don't need for this next jump into Grants, and then likely I'll have some extra food left over. And I'm going to run out to the post office and ship that ahead, either to Grants or Ghost Ranch or some other place down trail. I haven't really decided where. What else? I at least have cell phone service, so even if that's how I'm uploading videos, I should be able to get a few up anyways while I'm here. But I have a ton of chores. I have to find a small pinhole leak in my sleeping pad and patch that. I need to fix my pack, as I mentioned. The stay that broke, whatever, a week ago or whatever. Less than that. I need to upload these videos. And certainly I need to crush a ton of pie. So anyways, we are coming up on the Toaster House right now. I think I'm just gonna keep this thing rolling and show you guys what I see. Definitely looks the part. Okay, that's a few toasters. Wow, there's like a whole awning, a whole like archway of toasters. I see a Z-Packs duplex back there. I wonder whose that is. Looks a lot like Midnight Chocolate's, but I know she's not here. She'll be here soon, but she's not here now. Oh wow, look at, there's my blaze tap for the day. Well, I don't like to have a rolling camera when I walk in, so I'll turn off, but give you the tour a little later. That's cool, those sunglasses on the... Welcome, friends. All right. Camera off, I'll check in later. Alright guys, 10:52. Just petting a cat over here at the Toaster House. Thought I'd give you a bit of a tour. It's been a little bit. So here we go. Oh, come on in. Alright, all sorts of packages waiting to be picked up. Alright. There's Mr. Jefferson, the man in charge.
Oh, no.
Do you have recycling for any of these? Or is this all trash?
It's all trash.
Trash, okay.
Yeah,
Midnight Chocolate. Got some more.
By the back steps?
More packages.
Okay.
Come right outside. So here's where I was kind of working with Midnight Chocolate and myself. We're kind of working on reorganizing some of our resupply stuff. So the packages that I had expected to be here were not here, but luckily Midnight Chocolate was able to scoop them up over at the post office. So that was pretty great. You see Midnight Chocolate. And over here, just Susan from the day I embarked. So good to see her again. Yeah. Another wall of, I don't want to say wall of shame, but more shoes, sort of like mountain crossings on the AT. Just kind of abandoned footwear, which is a bummer.
Oklahoma.
There you go. So yeah, so Midnight Chocolate was able to scoop up my boxes from the post office, which was great. My sister had dutifully reached out to Z-Packs, and Z-Packs had in turn dutifully sent out post haste a couple of replacement stays for my pack. Hello.
Aloha.
How you doing?
All right, yourself?
I am doing great, thank you.
Welcome to Pie Town.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Just got here?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm just making a little video.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
What's your name?
Nita.
Anita, pleasure.
Raised 5 children here.
Excellent, excellent.
Pie Town.
So she's the woman in charge then, yep. What a pleasure.
Yeah.
Oh, an honor. What a real honor to meet her.
We're going to Tomato for Catfish Friday. Would you care to join us?
Ooh. So, there's a lot going on, sorry. So there's the upstairs. Let me go upstairs and I'll show you what's going on up here. And then I'll finish my thoughts about Z-Packs. So over here is Angel, whom we met yesterday over at Davila Ranch. Over here is a bed yet to be claimed. That bed on the ground there is Miss Midnight Chocolate. And this bed sort of over here, that is me, my particular hiker explosion. So there are 4 beds, plenty of room for tents. There's a park across the way where more folks can pitch up their tents for free. I haven't really explored that or any of the rest of Pie Town writ large just yet, but anyways, yeah, so the thing about Z-Packs, so they did send out the stays for my pack, the right part, but the wrong size, unfortunately. So what I've done is I reclaimed the tent stake, which I had been using as a sort of splint on the broken stay, and instead used the scant amount of duct tape, which I had remaining, to splint on the shorter stay, which is about 2.5–3 inches shorter than the one I needed, but should work just the same as the tent stake. And as far as like sort of reinforcing the I don't know what the strength of the broken stay. So Grants is 4.5–5 days away from here. I did call Z-Packs. They were apologetic and conciliatory and super happy to mail me replacement stays. So honest enough mistake, and frankly, it's a failure that I can live with another 4 or 5 days. So so long as the splint works as the last one did, should be fine. But anyways, it is nigh on 11 o'clock at this point, and that is when the people at the post office requested that we return to send any packages that we have to send. We do have packages to send, and we also yet have pie to eat for sure. So I'm going to get moseying. Now you have seen Toaster House in all of its legendary glory. I met Nita and met Jefferson of Toaster House. Amazing people. I'm gonna get moseying, and I'll check in with you guys later.